thefreestyleradio.com. Playing 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Everybody, we have Angela E on the phone. What's happening, Angela? How's it going?
Good. How's everything going?
Everything going good. It's a beautiful Friday out here in California. How's the weather in Texas?
It's good. It was hot, but it's good.
You know, in Texas, I love Texas, but it is so humid over there.
It is. Like it's good to go to the pools or the beaches, but the nearest beach for me is Corpus Christi, I believe.
How far is that? About an hour?
About 4 hours.
Wow! Holy crap! Oh my God, that is far. Just to go to the beach?
Yes, sir. There's lakes and stuff, but compared to New York, you have all these beaches, surrounding beaches. You can take the train and go. But here, it's totally different.
Oh, that's not good. So what's going on? So I want to, first of all, thank you so much for taking my interview. I've been wanting to talk to you. I see you doing big things out there. And Angela E is a name that a lot of people may not know, but you've been around and you got good music. And that's why I wanted to bring you on the show and let you introduce yourself to the freestyle family and let everybody know who Angela E is.
Thank you. I'm totally honored. Basically, I written 2 songs and produced them with Artie Rodriguez, Standing on My Own, which is about a woman leaving a abusive relationship, and then Lonely, which is basically like, the guy is telling her, oh, you're nothing, you can't make it without me, and the girl's like, I got this.
Oh, wow. So now, not to get personal, but was the songs written on an experience that happened to yourself or just something that's just going on in the world, period?
Well, yes, both, because yes, I am a domestic violence survivor, and I also work with victims as well as batterers, when I got my degree. So, it was basically off my personal experience, but it's also to send a message to those who feel that they cannot leave. Some are forced into the relationships, but there's always help out there. So basically, that's the song. It's like to help domestic violence victims. It could be men or women.
Absolutely, and that's a wonderful thing, Angela. Honestly, I have 3 sisters. I'm the only boy in my family, and let me tell you, Angela, anybody that knows me knows I am super protective over my sisters. So for you to do what you did and you're a survivor, you're a strong woman. Congratulations on that. My hat's off to you. Not a lot of women can be as strong as you, unfortunately, but I'm glad that you were one of the strong ones and was able to walk away from it safely.
It wasn't easy, but yes, thank you.
That's awesome. So now let's talk about your song. Let's talk about music here. What made you do? Okay, so when you started making music again, why freestyle? Why not another type of genre?
Well, when I was 20, I was trying to go out and promote myself and try to get onto a label, but unfortunately, it's because I didn't have that look, because image was very important back in the day. They didn't want another plus size, that female out there who didn't have that look. So I was denied, or they told me to lose like all this amount of crazy weight. And I said, I wouldn't look good that thin. I just gave up on it. But I did have a song I written, but I never did anything with it. But after experiencing all that I experienced, I decided I'm going to go for my dream, because we're not promised tomorrow. And the fact that, I don't want to be stuck to a point in my life where I'm not able to do anything and say, what if? So I went for it. And I, talked with a couple artists who referred Artie Rodriguez to me. I sent him a little demo of my vocals. And then he liked it, and we wrote Standing on My Own. He did the production, I did the lyrics. And we worked like in sync. So actually, I have something else coming up this year. I don't want to say when. I'm going to surprise everybody.
And that's what I like to hear.
Something will be up this year.
And that's what I like to hear, Angela. I like when artists come on the show and tell me they got something new, because I love that. See, that's the whole idea about this music is you don't make a song and then stop. You keep going. And back to what you were saying, I think it's pathetic that they judge a person by the way they look, because you're singing. You're an artist. Judge you by what comes out of your mouth, the melody, the music, the words. Why judge anybody for the way they look? If you're singing, if you're behind a microphone and you're spreading the love of music, what does it matter what anybody looks like?
Well, you got some people who are, who go by society's image. You got to be really thin, or, now the plus size is the curvy. But you have men out there who actually like big women. So, ladies who are plus size, you got men out there who love it. It's not just about being thin, about being thick. It's exactly what you're saying. It's about who you are, what you bring to the table, and what the song is about.
And then you coming back into music, and then you're hooking up with Artie Rodriguez. He's a genius. So you're in great hands, and you got. I cannot wait for the song, and I know you're not gonna tell me when, but I'll wait. I'll patiently wait, because I'm about to play right now, Standing on My Own. And let me tell you, people, when you listen to this song, you're going to know who the hell Angela E is. And then we're going to play her next song later in the interview, Lonely. Oh, my God. You guys don't even know what's coming. So, Angela, with your permission, I'm going to go ahead and play Standing on My Own. Here we go.
TheFreestyleRadio.com. Playing 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Music Lovers Radio.
You're listening to Vibe 24/7. 24/7. Banging all the hits you love. Feel the vibe.
There's something that I got to tell you. There's something that you need to
That was beautiful, Angela. That is an amazing song, man. Seriously, and everybody is on the chat room and they're typing that you have a beautiful voice and it's a great song. So that's the effect you have on people and women and men and everybody. But it's just wonderful.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate the fans who support me, and very grateful for the DJs and the fans, because without you guys, there'd be no Angela E. So I'm truly, truly grateful for all of you.
Thank you. And one of my moderators, Christine Maria Palanca, she found out you were coming on the show and she was so giddy and so happy, man. She was so excited for you.
But she's a sweetheart. I'm planning to go to New York next month for a show, and I'm planning. I won't be there for too long, but I'll be there. I'm going to try to stay a week, and I want to meet up with her.
Absolutely, she's a wonderful person, and one thing about her, when it comes to her family and to the people she knows behind the music, she's a huge supporter, huge.
Yes, she's wonderful, and I'm coming next month on July 19th. There is a show in Coney Island. I will be performing along with various artists in various genres, and this is a fundraiser for the New York City Veterans Alliance. So it's a fundraiser for the veterans, and basically there's going to be art, and I believe an author is going to sell his book, and I'm going to be there with my CDs. I know CDs are becoming obsolete, but you never know. Maybe somebody might want one.
And that's amazing because let me tell you, I'm from New York City. I live in California now, but I'm originally from New York. It's an honor. It's not easy to play in Coney Island, and Coney Island is huge, man. I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm in shock. Like, I don't know. Like, I have to get used to the idea that I'm actually going there to perform. I am from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. I was raised in Brooklyn, born in Hartford, and back and forth thing. So what I call myself now, a Hartford-born New York City Texan.
And not only that, when you get there, Angela, you're going to be able to have a real hot dog, a real Nathan's hot dog.
Oh, my God. I heard they're like $9 now.
Yeah, it's funny. We were there. No, it was 2 years ago we were there. And I was telling my family, because my kids are born and raised here in California. I took them there. We were all there, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And you could get a hot dog, and it's so cheap. And I bought like 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, and it was like almost $50. I was like, "What?" I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, I'd rather go to the store, buy the Nathan packaged hot dogs, and go home and cook them.
And Angie, that's good, but come on, it's nothing better than you gotta at least have one in Coney Island. There's nothing like a boardwalk hot dog.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Or the ones on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, you used to get the ones in the street with the onions and the mustard.
The dirty water dogs. That's what I call them. The dirty water dogs.
Yup.
All right, so tell
They're
us.
good too.
Hell yeah. So tell us. So we know you have Coney Island coming up. Do you have any other shows that you're going to be appearing on?
At this point, I'm not sure yet. I'm working on some things. Hopefully, I will do some other shows. Like I said, I've always wanted to go to Chicago, do a show there, California, definitely. And I wanted to go to Florida to do a show there. So let's see what happens, if people reach out, especially if I get some new music out there. I took a break because, in case you didn't know, last year I had a stroke. So I took some time off. Even though I did a few shows, but I still took some time off from recording.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, God is good. Yes, I didn't have no severe damage. Apparently, when I speak, you can hear what I say and understand me, thank God. I can walk. I don't need no assistance. So, yeah, God is good.
That's amazing, man. I hope you get a speedy recovery, and I hope you're 100% and keep going, because you're blessed with the talent that you got to keep giving us for. I'm actually airing from one of our stations that we air from. It's called Extreme Mix Radio, and the name of the DJ there is DJ Lex. I'm sure you've heard of him, and he does the weekly freestyle countdowns. I'm gonna contact him at the end of the show, and I'm gonna see what I can do about getting your song on the countdown because I really like your song, and I'm gonna ask him to put it in there. And you can't make no promises, but I'm gonna push to get this song inside the freestyle countdown.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Honestly, I love what I do. I love any type of dance, like freestyle. And what made me fall in love with freestyle, I grew up with it. In the 80s, we grew up with it. And even before that, we had the pop dance Shannon, and we had, is it Tina B?
Oh, yeah, Tina B. Honey. Honey to a B.
Yes.
That's amazing. So when you were growing up, who was your number one favorite freestyle artist that you just went nuts every time you heard the song?
Oh my God, there were so many.
You could only pick one. I mean, your number one, your top one.
Oh my God, that's hard to choose because they're all amazing. I can't pick. All right. George Lamont.
Yeah, George Lamont, boy, that man can sing.
Oh yeah, yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I listen to Suave, I listen to Johnny O, I listen to Stevie V, I listen to Cynthia Maria Respeto, who happens to be my best friend, a personal close friend of mine. I used to listen to her, and oh my God, I can't believe that many of these artists I grew up with, I actually met in person and talked to and have them on my page. It's just amazing. Well, as compared to 30 years ago, what's going on today is so different. Social media has a lot of impact on people, regardless. It could be negative or positive, but in my case, it's positive, of course.
And it's funny because for me it's the same. I interview a lot of the artists, and I've interviewed TKA and Nasera and all these people, and I'm like, oh my God, I actually have their telephone number here.
Wow, it's amazing. We were fans going to their shows.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm still a fan. Every time I go to the Freestyle Explosion concerts, I'm like a giddy little boy. I'm just happy. I'm like running, hoping I could get catch a glimpse of them or take a picture with them. That aspect of the music never goes away.
No, it's because it's what we grew up with, and But the reason, I was thinking about how freestyle evolved. People love the old school. I love the old school. But the new school, there's a lot of different, aspects in our life that we go through. When we're young, we go through the puppy love, or we break up, we make up, or we meet, we fall in love. But see, when we get older, more things happen to us. Like domestic violence could take place, even though it can happen when we're young, but it wasn't really talked about or sang about, like Lizette Melendez and I. And God rest her soul, Lillian Gray did a song about it, and I believe Judy Torres did a song about it called Hell No. And it's just a lot of people got into singing about reality too, such as that. And God bless her soul, Edie. She sang about I Stand, surviving cancer and fighting cancer and giving hope and inspiration to those who have gone through it and who survived it as well. So it's always good to put other issues out there and sing about it, to reach out to the fans who may be experiencing that. And this is why I believe it's called freestyle. It's expressing what you feel, and you reach out to the other people who may be going through it.
Exactly.
And that's why I really respect the genre.
Exactly. And I respect you so much for using that platform to get your point across. So with that being said, I want to play your next song, which is called Lonely. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a banger. This is the one right here that is going to get you moving. Everybody, here we go. Lonely, Angela E.
Music Lovers Radio.
You're listening to Stream Mix Radio.
Worldwide rock station.
in my life. I can take care of myself. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
That's right, boy. I don't need you in my life. Get out of here. That's awesome, Angela. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So once again, I want to thank you for coming on the show. I know I got my next interview coming up in a couple of minutes, but I'm glad that I was able to talk to you and get to know you because, again, not to sound like a broken record, but you have a beautiful voice and a beautiful talent, and I'm glad that you're sharing that with us.
Thank you. I'm truly honored, and I appreciate you having me on the show. It's a blessing.
You're very welcome. So before you go, I want you to use the microphone and give your shout outs and do your thing, girl.
Well, of course, I'm going to shout out all my fans. I thank you, all the DJs who support me and interviewed me. And thank you, Mr. Artie Rodriguez, for giving me that shot. You are awesome. I look forward to working with you in the future. And much love to my family. And God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Angela. You have yourself a great weekend. And again, thank you so much for blessing us with this interview.
And thank you, Mr. DJ Racer. And I really, really thank you. You're really awesome for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you so much, Angela.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.